right, I've got eyes on this dust storm in front of me. You can see two different plumes, and then there's lightning. I'm driving into it right now. I'm gonna get off here. Tried to get up on top of the airport parking garage, but I got lost. Wow, this is cool. There we go, right place, right time. Here we go. Cool. I love a haboop. Curious as to how full self-driving FSD beta, or FSD in general, will handle zero visibility, apocalyptic-like visibility.
Head south.
So watch this. It's coming.
Use the left lane to keep left at the port. Then sharp left onto the Arizona 143 north.
It's coming. Let's go. There's two of them actually. Oh, it's super windy. Oof. It's blowing me around. Go right over here. Oh. Coming in this direction, see it's getting blowy. Here we go. Oh, here it comes. Ready for this. Here it is. Here we go. Alright. This is what it's like. Can't move fast enough to keep in front of it. See it right there? Right there. Dust. Alrighty, here we go for zero visibility. It's going to get wild here, so I'm gonna go over here and pull into a parking garage. Here we go. Not gonna see shortly. This is a haboob, everybody. We're a real haboob. That's the eyes. Here we go. This is what it's like. So take notice of the American flag right there and the Arizona flag. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Wow, that was great timing. I meant to get on top of Terminal 4 at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, which is where I was the other night with Becca, Furnish, Tyler Hurd, Brian Snyder, photographing lightning, but I wouldn't have made it in time even if I didn't take the wrong turn. This is cooler. Get to actually see it move in fast. Very cool, especially at night. And this is filmed on an iPhone 12 Pro Max. I just got it. It's my second device. Upgraded from an iPhone 8 Plus. The camera difference is night and day, figuratively. So, in a dust storm, it's tough to see, and people's automatic reaction, or at least my first reaction, especially in fog, same thing with fog. I think fog and dust are likely treated the same or similar in terms of visibility and full self-driving FSD. I'm speaking specifically Tesla full self-driving capabilities. I think it's right now, or they're doing away with the levels, level 2 or something, level 1, level 2. Anyways, doesn't matter what levels. I'm curious as to how it will react. So there are signs. I'm driving through New Mexico, and I know this because I passed through the same part of the state on my way to Starbase, Boca Chica. It was Boca Chica last time I went, and then turned Starbase while I was down there on the build, or in front of the build site. There were signs on either side of the road in New Mexico in a very flat area of land that said, in a dust storm, like every, I don't know, less than half-mile marker, in a dust storm, pull over to the side, off on the shoulder as far as you can, like as far as possible. Put your car in park, take your foot off of the brake, and turn off your lights. And my assumption for why they say that is you want to get off of the traffic, you know, get yourself out of harm's way in terms of you running into another car, but also another car rear-ending you, and then there being a pileup. Because if you can't see what's in front of you, literally 10 feet in front of you, that's when really tragic accidents happen, right? And this is just me talking this out loud. I didn't look into this, why they say that. But you pull off as far as you can, just like you would on a highway if you were to blow a tire or run out of gas or get in an accident. They always say pull to the shoulder, and then you want to get as far off of that shoulder as possible in case there's a swerving car, a bad driver, text messaging, whatever it is, or police officer, construction workers. They often lose lives regularly. Police officers, construction workers, because people hit them on the sides of the roads. It's also part of the reason that construction workers get paid really good money, because it is a high risk situation. That's a tangent right there. So once you pull off, you want to put your car in park, but you take your foot off the brake, meaning that if someone were to rear end you, which is a much higher likelihood when you have no visibility than it would be if you had visibility, right? Because people aren't going to be pulling off to the side of the road and parking as regularly. So does this make sense? Am I going down the right path here? Has anybody stayed with me to this extent? I think I'm going to pause right now and think about it a little bit further, because right now, when I park, let me just talk it out loud here. When I park, I put my e-brake on. If I'm on flat land or not, it doesn't matter, out of habit. And putting my foot on the brake would be the same thing as putting the e-brake on if I pull off to the side of the road in a dust storm. So, okay. So the physics behind it. Okay. So an object that's in motion will continue in motion until an object of equal or lesser or greater motion contacts it. I forget what the physics law or the physics statement is. An object in motion will continue in motion until intercepted or whatever. So if my car has the e-brake on, that means that it locks up all the wheels, right? If my foot is on the brake, it means it locks up all the wheels, I think. So if I put it in park and I take my foot off the brake, that means if somebody were to hit me really, really hard from the back, which could happen, then my car would take some of that impact by moving itself. It would skid forward, and likely there would be skid marks on the highway. The likelihood of me surviving that depends on, obviously, multiple factors. What's in front of me, if I'm going to hit somebody else, or if the car's front end is coming at me so fast that it would, impact me from behind in my Kona, like my Hyundai Kona. I'm just referencing my Kona. That makes sense. Okay, so you don't want to, you want to allow your car to receive an impact, hypothetically, a hypothetical impact, a potential possible impact. All right, and then you want to turn your lights off. I would think you'd want to put your beams on, but no, I guess it just makes it less visible for kind of like when you're in fog, you turn on your low beams rather than your high beams. But when you have clarity, but it's dark, you turn on your high beams, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Turning on your high beams in a dust storm would just reflect that light, refract it right back at you. As example, exhibit A, you can see it's like a Cybertruck almost. It's like pyramid-esque how the light is refracting off of the dust storm, or the dust that's in the air, the particles. Huh. This is cool. 11 minutes, 11 seconds. This is an Arizona dust storm. See this car? It looks like we're on Mars. All right. I'm not sure what the wind gusts are. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna put my mask on, protect my lungs. You know what? I don't want valley fever. I was gonna fill you in, but I can do this quickly. Enough is he? Oh, I can't. I can't do it. Valley fever, I don't want it.